All right. So how you guys doing? For recurring purposes, we're just talking about futures and investing in the Apex. So I'm starting to trade futures right now, and I'm going with Apex. One, because I did a little bit of research on them. I'm still doing more research on them as I continue to trade the challenge account, which is like a demo, to be able to get funded. So the reason I'm starting to do a funded account, one, I see the opportunities in it now that I'm actually doing it. Two, I wanted to bring a different way of trying to help any individuals that may want to go ahead and dabble into futures. The reason I say that is because something that I've realized, and it's not a bad thing, some of us are undercapitalized, right, to be able to trade. And when I say that, it's just like I wanted to start a challenge, but I don't want to start like a $1,000 challenge or $500 challenge. I want to start like a $5,000 challenge, or maybe just like maybe 7,000, and grow it from there. But a lot of people can't start that challenge, right? So that's what I mean by being undercapitalized. And then also, maybe having, a $500 account, because that's what you're able to lose and what you're able to invest right now, as you learn, right? But that also, if you don't have like a real good plan, and it doesn't have to be like a real good plan, but if you don't have a plan behind how you're trying to grow those $500, you can be in a repeated cycle, right? And what I mean by that is the next month, right? Let's just say it was May. In June, you started at like, let's just say $500, and you're still at $500 then when June comes, right? You had trades and stuff, but you still brought the account right back down to $500. Then July comes, you might be at like 600, right? But then the next month comes, and you're right back at that, right back there, right? Sometimes it's not to say that you don't know what you're doing. It's just you're not able to trade with capital, right? To be in and out, right? So when you hear Moody say, give me a second, go get me some water. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. So when you hear me say like, oh, you're in the, I don't want to stay in the trade too long, or maybe giving an example or something, and I'm like, hey, you was in the trade too long or something of that nature. That's me speaking in a scalping mentality, right? Even though I know how to scalp, day trade, and swing and make long-term investments, sometimes me, myself, right? I fail to explain myself thoroughly, like maybe in detail, but I forget to explain that I'm coming from a scalping mentality or a day trading mentality and things of that nature. So you could be able to digest that concept a little bit more, right? So anytime I'm saying you're in a trade a little bit too long, is just because I'm coming from a scalping mentality, right? And even though we're playing options, I'm able to choose good contracts where I can still scout these, get great money out of them, but also turn them into day trades, right? Like Eartha was mentioning earlier, because of theta and the Greeks that it has, right? Being able to have a sniper eye, I guess I would say, into the Greeks, which gave me an edge, right, into my trading. Um, so coming over into futures, what I like about funded accounts is the fact that you could get a $50,000 account up to a $300,000 account, right? And it can be funded to you, where it's not your money, you're not paying this money back. All you're doing is, how I look at it is that you're taking an investment, right? And all investment has a risk behind it, right? So each investment has its own tier to it that you're investing. Right now, my cousin has a 90% off that he's put out over the week. And Jordan also tagged everybody on it as well, where you can get 90% off on just trying to, not trying, but doing the challenge for any tier that you choose, right? And get it for 90% off, and then you'll have to pay whatever that tier is monthly, right? I believe that the $50,000 one is like 85 a month, I believe. I'm not sure. Yeah, no, wait. It is $85 a month. More than positive. Yeah, it's $85 a month. The other ones, I'm not quite sure. I know the $300,000 a month is only $125 a month. And using the coupon code, right? The $50,000, you're taking the evaluation for $17. You pass your evaluation, right? You save on having to spend that whole entire $187, right? So I look at it as like a lotto that you're choosing, right? Going into a gas station, a lottery ticket, or choosing a lotto on options, right? But you're giving yourself the opportunity to now have capital that you can trade. So when Moody's saying, hey, this game is about in and out, this game is about a lot of different ways, right? One way that I know that is very lucrative is scalping, right? But it's also with a good size of capital, right? Of course, in your buying power, but what you can trade with, right? Futures, you don't have to deal with the Greeks, so you'll be dealing with ticks. So how I look at the ticks, that's your delta. That's part of your Greeks. It's telling you how much money you're going to make per tick, right? And then you just start doing the math with your contracts and things of that nature, right? I wouldn't tell you to try to go over leveraging. Some, and I'm gonna go through the tiers. Some of them may have 10 contracts, 15 contracts, 35 contracts, right? And depending on the tier that you may get. Even with this, you don't want to go into it trying to over leverage and trying to, oh, well, I can buy more, right? You don't want to do that. You want to start off how you're normally trade your regular account, right? But you want to learn how to start sizing correctly, right? And I wouldn't say that. That I'm wrong for saying that. Not size, and you're not going to learn to size correctly. You're going to learn within yourself with your emotions, where it's like, okay, this is what it feels like trading with 5 contracts, and I can deal with this. What I mean by dealing with it is, even though we're always going to shoot to be in profits, something can happen and you can get caught, like what I like to say, in some turbulence, which is trading sideways, which is the right terminology would be consolidation, right? If we get caught into some of that, or a little bit of downside, right? Are you going to be able to withstand that, right? And look at your market structure and understand that, hey, it hasn't hit my stop loss. I'm going to stay in this trade, and see your trade become more positive, right? From it being negative, and things of that nature, right? So I think that futures is very, very lucrative. Even for me doing it right now, I already passed a 50K account. I'm working on another account right now, which is the 300K account. I'm just someone that doesn't really talk about money or like profits like that, but I have to get used to this. But long story short, let's just start right here. This is called Apex, and you can go up here to apextraderfunding.com, right? One thing I'm going to tell you, just because you're seeing me go do this, please do your own due diligence and read it yourself, right? Watch the video, but go ahead and read it yourself and understand what's going on, right? So you can get funded anywhere between $50,000 all the way up to $300,000, right? Why choose our firm? You want to read this and start to understand why you want to choose their firm, right? They have 2 great videos right here that you can watch, right? One is 30, you can see it right here, that's 32 minutes long, right? I would definitely tell you, this is an intro to them. That's why it's only 42 seconds. I would definitely tell you to read into this, right? So that you can understand it. I also watched a YouTube video that I really liked on YouTube. I'll make sure to drop it in the chat for you guys if you guys want to watch that, to understand your threshold, right? And even though I'm going to explain it, I like the way that guy explained it, and it helped me understand it a lot more as well, right? So one thing I like about Apex is that you're going to receive 100% of your first $25,000 per account that you choose, and a 90% beyond that. What they mean by the 90% beyond that is after your first $25,000 that you make and that you cash out, after that, they will keep 10% of whatever your gains are, right? You'll keep 90, they'll keep 10. That's pretty decent to me, especially when you're just paying a one-time payment monthly and it's cheap, right? So if you believe in yourself, I would tell you, you want to jump, I'm not gonna say you want to, but look into this, right? You only get two payouts per month. And this is why I wanted to do a class on this so I can break down this $25,000, right? Because this is basically a grab to you. What I mean is they're selling you on this. Hey, you can get your first $25,000 per account. Yes, they are correct. You can get multiple accounts, right? Up to 10 to 20. Matter of fact, yep, it says it right here, up to 10 to 20, but it doesn't say 10, up to 20 accounts max, right? So that's why they say per. So I like that. The two payments, if we got time and I start going into it and like going into the process, like if I'm getting another one, because I believe it was in there. And you can also see it in the questionnaire. The two payouts are going to be 2 times a month. You have to trade for 10 days, not consecutively, because it doesn't use the word consecutively. And I'm gonna try to find it in here, but for a fact, you have to trade for 10 days and you go through a company called DEEL.com. And it once you start with the funded account, it sends you email and it tells you how to start to set everything up, right? But I'm going to set some of that stuff up after I get my funded account, right? Not right this second. So long story short, you get 2 payouts a month, right? Each tier is completely different on the payouts that you can get per month, right? I believe the $300,000 one is 3,700 per payout. So that'll total up to being 7,000 a month, right? So you're not going to get your even if you grow your account to $25,000 and above that, you're not going to get the $25,000 up front like that, right? Because you only get 2 payouts per month. And if you are successfully, and you don't have to pay out the maximum of what you can pay out $100, $300, whatever you want to pay yourself out. But after 3 months, this is what I do like about them. After 3 months of successfully trading for 10 days and cashing out for 3 months, they allow you to cash out whatever you want to. There's no limit into what you want to cash out, but you still only have 2 days to cash that out. And you have to have 10 full days of trading. All right, so you can qualify as little as 7 days. What they mean by that is paying your evaluation fee. They'll create you an account. You'll follow the prompts of what it gives you. And once you're however you want to go, I went with TraderBait because I want to be able to connect to the trading views, right? If you go Remnick, I believe that connects to NinjaTrader. I didn't go Remnick. I went trading bait for all of mine, so I can be able to connect straight to trading views, right? Because I'm used to that platform. And qualifying is once they give you that demo account, you have your rules set to that account where you have to hit a profit goal, right? And we'll get into all of that. Trade full-size contracts in evaluation or funded accounts, meaning if you're not able, right, because you don't have the capital to trade with larger capital, with being funded, you can do it even in your demo account, or you can even do it when you get funded, right? Because they're giving you that capital to be able to leverage with. No scaling or failing by going over contract size. This I'm still trying to overstand. No daily down draws. That's basically meaning here, this is the best thing I can do because I'm still getting used to it. And I do not, when I'm learning stuff, I don't like giving people the wrong information. Let's go to Google. Oh, it's gonna tell me no, it's okay. All right, what was on Google?
Drawdown.
Drawdown. Thank you, my brother. I always do something like that when I'm looking for some like daily drawdown trading. So like the computer can know what I'm trying to talk about. So what is your daily drawdown trading? All right, key takeaways. A drawdown refers to how much an investment or trading account is down from the peak before it recovers back to the peak. Down draws are typically quoted as a percentage, but dollar terms may also be used if applicable for the specific trader. Down draws are a measure of downside volatility. I remember sending this to somebody, but that's basically like they're doing it off a percentage. So that's like kind of like a threshold. What we're going to talk about is like they're giving you a threshold. So daily down draw is basically like saying like if you was up a certain percentage and then you come down, they're gonna they have it's still like a threshold like that they have, but they're going with it with a daily threshold, a daily down draw, right? They don't have a daily down draw where you have to be that you have to focus on that. But what they do have is they have like a max loss. They have a threshold. Each tier, once I get to the tiers, I'll be able to go over that. You can trade on holidays. Where was I? Trade your normal day or day strategy or system during the news. Things of that nature. I would tell you to just read into all of this stuff. And what this means down here is that you can have multiple contracts, right? So they allow a copier as well, where um each funded account that you get, you still got to pass your evaluation. But once you get funded, you and I'm still learning this as well, which this is something that I'm going to do for myself, is that you can have multiple accounts and have a copier on it, right? So one thing I would say is like if you wanted an account and you're doing well on your first one, right? And you wanted another account, maybe for your child or maybe for your grandmother, something of that nature, you can, right? And just have it on a copier, and whatever trades you're taking is going to take it on the next on the other account as well. So if you made $2,000 on one account, it means you made $4,000 in total, right? If you had three accounts, you just made $6,000 in total, right? So just compounding the interest of the gains that you're already making. That's pretty dope to me. And then they have all their little small little rules in here that I would tell you to go through with our live trading with our live trailing threshold. You never have to worry about daily down draws. You can monitor this live in our R Trader software we provide you. Yes, and that the software where you're going to be able to see that once you go through with this process is going to create you a TraderBase account. And you could go, even when you first started, right? People that were live was able to see Jordan go through it. And that first chart that it ended up popping up once he went through his process, the TraderBase, you can see it in there. I'll have to pull it up, but I'm just not pulling up my accounts. But long story short, inside of there, I'll take a screenshot when I have the time. But inside of there, you can look at your daily, you can look at your threshold, right? Whether you went down on it or anything. And as I stated, when I go further down, we're going to talk about that. But I will tell you to read into this as well, right? And I'm just going to be super honest with you. I really want to read into it like for you guys, but I also understand that I used to be that way too. Right? If you just read all this to me, I'm not going to go through it. And I would want you guys, you're putting your money into this, right? Read into this. And I know that you guys will. I just want to put a little bit of stress on that. Now, as you're reading into this, right, there's going to be bold red letters and certain things that you're doing, and it's going to let you know, like, please read and make sure, because there's no refunds and you have to do it correctly, right? You cannot get a Rimnig account, right? All of these that is first showing you, these are Rimnig's account, right? That's why you got to read into the details, right? Rimnig's accounts / Ninja Trader plans, right? Scroll down to see those 8. Scroll down to see Trader Baits and Ninja Trader plans. And I failed to do that myself, right? That's why I'm telling you guys, please read into this. So that's why you're going to see me just scroll straight through all of these, and I'm going to start right here, right? because I'm not utilizing any of these, right? Remnick is you're utilizing NinjaTrader, and I don't want to go with that trading software. If you go Tradeovate, as you read in here, you're going to see that trading view compatibility is yes, right? So you have a 25K account you can use, a 50K account, a 75K account. I didn't even know they had 25K. 100K, 150, 250, and then they have a 300K. I didn't look into what 100K static was, just because I'm not going to utilize it. So I didn't want to look into it, right? Evaluation resets, $100 as well if you mess up your account and you hit your threshold or anything of that nature, and you're not looking to wanting to pay your like say if you had to pay the full price or even 90%, you could just pay $100 to reset your account, right? But what I believe, because I was reading into all of this, let me see, reset any evaluation accounts you want, have as many times as you want. So they're not putting that into this detail, right? You want to read, once you get the account, it sends you emails and stuff of that nature. You want to read into everything that they send you, because to even reset the account, it just resets you. What does it do? It just resets your balance. It does not reset like the monthly payment, right? Because you see how it says a monthly payment, you're not going to be paying this monthly, but if you didn't pass your evaluation, it'll charge you again, right? If you pass your evaluation, it's not going to charge you again. You'll have your funded account, and it's going to charge you monthly for what the funded account will be for, right? So as I stated, each tier is going to be different. I'm going to start here with the 50K. 50K is letting you know that you could buy 10 contracts at a time. You have a profit goal of $3,000. What that means is when you're doing the demo account, which is this whole entire evaluation, when you're doing the evaluation with having a $50,000 account, your profit goal of hitting is $3,000 just to get funded, right? And your threshold is going to be $2,500, right? You have no daily down draw, no scaling. And when this says scaling, it's not saying that you can't get out of your contracts. Like, say if you bought 10 and you want to get out of 5, you can still do that. That's why I say I'm still overstanding what that is. Is compatible to TradingView, so that's why I chose this one as well. Is Mac compatible, is mobile compatible browser, and TradingView compatible, right? TradingView's license is free. If I wanted to use, let me see, trade license, $75, which is free. And then the real-time data, which is free, right? So all that's pretty cool. So the reason I didn't choose first, like, because I have a 50K account now, the reason I didn't choose this one first is because, one, in my mind, I already know I can hit a $3,000 profit margin like easily. It was the contracts. I don't want to be subjected to only buying 10 contracts, right? It's not to say that I'm going to over leverage and always buy 10 contracts. That's not what my objective is, right? What's gonna make me buy a certain amount of contracts is the setup that I'm seeing, right? So long story short, I didn't want to be stuck at just being able to buy 10 contracts. That was also an easy profit margin for me to hit. That's why I ended up getting it anyways, and I actually completed that one. Long story short, the one that I like the most, right? And before I even go all the way down there, you have the 75K, right? Which is 12 contracts, right? And all I'm going to be looking at is these 3 things right here, right? Because we already overstand this and know scaling, we're trying to I'm still doing my due diligence to overstand, but we overstand what all that is, right? So what I'm looking at is how many contracts am I able to buy? What's the full port in the account that I'm going to have to be able to leverage, right? So I'm like 75K, 12 contracts, 4,200 or 4,250 is a profit margin, just basically $1,250 more than that one for 25K. That's how I start looking at things. And then the threshold, right, is basically the same thing, but it just was just $750, just like, you know. And as you go down, one thing I start to look at now is like the profit goes, I don't look at because I know I can hit that. I know I can hit that. And anything that they gave us and it's all the way up to $20,000, I know I can hit that, right? And especially with this size account, especially with this size account. So long story short, say with the 100K, they're giving you 14 contracts, right? So what I'm going to start looking at from here is the 3,000 threshold. What is my threshold, right? Because I look at that like that's my stop loss. If I hit this, I lose the account, right? Negative from $100,000. No, all right, bet. I know I like that threshold, but I'm like, nope, what's the best that you can give me? You know what I'm saying? That's 14 contracts. Okay, that's not that far from just 12 contracts. You're just upping them two, right? So I start to look at this, it's 5,000. I'm like, oh, okay, that one's not that bad with 17 contracts. But in my mind, just so I can go straight through it, because I would say the same thing about everything, 300K is more favorable to me. Why? Because you're going to allow me to buy 35 contracts. And at first I thought it was 30, right? So I'm like, oh, an extra 5. Amazing. I'll take that. Then the profit margin is only $20,000. Cool, easy, right? But what I really like is the threshold, $7,500. Cool, amazing, right? Because I'm not just thinking of the challenge. What I'm thinking about is once I'm funded, what is my threshold? $7,500, right? So in my mind, I know I'm going to grow the account over $7,500. And even though I'm going to be utilizing their threshold, in my mind, I have $7,500 in my account would never go under because I won't allow that, right? And that's going to be my own threshold, but I'm still dealing with theirs. And the thresholds, so I can explain that, is basically, let's say I have a $7,500 threshold. Let's say I bought one contract, right? And this contract ran up to $1,000, right? Or let's not even go up. Right? The contract ran up $200, right? And that was the max gain that I was making in the trade at that moment, right? And then we got a little wick down, and let's just say I wasn't patient, or it doesn't even matter. That's not the right word to utilize. It's not that I wasn't patient. Maybe I just want to take my money and go now, right? I'm making $100, and say I get out my contracts, my threshold now is going to move to 7,400. Why? Because I didn't get out at the max when it was giving me $200, right? It came down some and I took profits there. So that's where the threshold starts to get you at, right? Where depending on how much contracts you buying, right? So if you was getting 2 contracts and it went up to $200, well, obviously if you was at $100 at one contract, at $200 at one contract, it's gonna be at 400, right? So with it being at $400, and then let's say you just took profits at 200, you're gonna lose 200 on your threshold, right? Which is gonna be from 74. Is gonna be what I'm saying 74 for 75 is gonna be down to 73, right? And that's because you bought multiple contracts and you didn't take it at the high, right? So the more contracts you buy, you don't take something at the high, it hits your threshold. That's not a bad thing, right? It just depends on the mindset and how you want to look at that, right? So how I look at the threshold is like, cool, all right, bet. So I got a 300K account. I'm supposed to trade this like my own account as well. I'm only going to take maybe 2 to 3 trades, possibly, right? Because my threshold is going to let me know that. Why I say that? Because I'm going to size correctly, and how I trade is, well, how I'm going to be trading this, and then I'm going to progress doing like trimming, how I do my options. I'm going to progress doing that, but I'm going to be getting out at the high, right? So I can save my threshold, right? So even if you're sizing correctly, right? And I wouldn't say sizing correctly, you're buying a certain amount of contracts. You want to keep that in mind, right? Because you can make money, but then you may not be able to take another trade, right? And it's not that you can't take another trade. It's just, are you going to be snipery that if you take that other trade, you get out and it doesn't hurt your threshold? Where I look at that as that helps the trader. One, are we able, is the community able to get in a trade and get out of the trade at a high profit, right? It just hitting 20% or 10%. Or is that trade hitting that and you're getting greedy and it goes red and maybe you get out because you couldn't be patient, you just didn't want to feel the redness, right? A lot of, and I'm only speaking from experience, right? Things like that happen. So, yeah, that's why I like the daily threshold, because it'll help you stop trading. Where it's like, okay, cool, I made money today. Let me be grateful for that, right? And it's also, you're not dealing with the Greek, so you're just trading the price action, and they're paying you out completely different, right? And they're letting you know how many ticks is paying, how much you're making per tick. You know what I'm saying? So that's amazing. And it's five. Some of them, ES is like $12.50 per tick. NQ is $5 per tick, and those are the only two that I've been utilizing right now. I haven't did crude oil just yet, or anything of that oil or anything energy just yet. But yeah, so please make sure, if you want to connect your account to TradingViews, that you go with TraderBait, right? Not the Ninja Trader one, right? Just scroll down and you'll be able to see, because if you're looking at this one, it's going to look the same, but it's going to be different, right? And it's going to talk about Ninja Trader. You're not going to see anything compatible with TradingViews. Another thing that I will add as well, I think you're paying like maybe $10 or $20 extra just to have TradingViews as well, because say for the 300K account is $657. And I'm gonna talk about that as well. And then to have TradingViews is gonna be $677, right? So 20 extra dollars, I believe it was. Yep, 20 extra dollars. So keep that in mind. Now, another reason why I went with the 300K account was because you have a 90% off, right? So if you have 90% off, you're only paying $67. So it's like, why, in my mind, I'm like, okay, why am I going to pay $22, right? Why am I going to pay $16, $17 when you round it up, right? 17, 18, $19 when you round it up, right? With the taxes, or with the cents. So that's another reason why I went with the 300K account. Now, I would tell you, don't go for the 300K account if you don't feel like you can hit that profit margin, right? Go with something that you feel like you can hit, right? Because you still have a whole month basically to do it, and you have 7 days to you can get funded in a little to 7 days, right? You don't have to do it in 7 days, but you have to have 7 days of trading, right? So it's up to you. Can we help you pass your evaluation? Yeah, absolutely. Why not? I'm gonna be trading it, you know what I'm saying? And another thing that I like about this is that I really don't have to be in a market like that. Why, what I mean by that is that I can trade the pre-market how I want to, right? And catch certain moves, right? And then a lot of moves do happen in pre-market, and then you gotta wait for the market to open. And once it opens, then it ends up picking a direction and things of that nature, right? So it's pretty, I like that, right? And even like right now, if I wanted to just go make a few $1,000s or whatever, a couple of $100s, I can go do that, right? Where when it was with options, I would have to wait, right? Or I'll have to go to crypto, but sometimes I didn't want to trade crypto, right? So that's another reason why I'm also liking futures. So let me go. Yeah, I already explained that. You're basically getting, you're basically getting 90% off. So I'm just like, hey, why not? Right. So let's just click here, start now. Moody, do not forget to delete this video. So, all right, so read into this, right? Do not create multiple logins. All accounts must be under the same login. To add accounts to an existing login, simply log in and click the account in the members area you wish to add, right? Please read into this stuff, right? Because you do not want to mess up, right? And even when you're going to your when it's starting your checkout and things of that nature, make sure that it says Tradeovate 300K. You're gonna see that it's still trying to charge you $677. You're going to end up putting your promo code in here, right? Do bada bing, bada boom. The promo code should be found inside of the Discord, in the general chat. Go to the pin sections. And it's right here. You can also just go to apex.com right here just by clicking my cousin's, I was gonna call him, his name is Scientific Trader right now, but I'm gonna call him Frank. But Frank's whatchamacallit, coupon code, and it's 90% off. So that's pretty dope. I really like that. And that's what made me jump, because Frank, oh no, Frank, whatchamacallit, try to get me on the futures as well. Like when he was before he even came to my baby shower, and then he came back and he kept telling me like, bro, you want to try this and stuff of that nature. And he even sent me a coupon code. I was like, oh man, D-Wiz told me about this a long time ago. I don't know, bro. Like I love options. I make money with options. I see a lot of people went over the futures, and I see it all on social media. Oh, futures is better. This is that. I'm like, well, I love options. I'm gonna keep doing this. I like mastering the things that I do. And after 2 years of me being a day trader, now I'm doing this, and it's just like, okay, appreciate it, but I think it's better that I started now, especially with the experience that I have, because I'm looking at this completely different, right? You definitely want to copy your 10, 20 accounts. Just think about it. Even if you get the 50K accounts, just think about it. Let's just say you're making $100. You got 10. You just made $1,000. They're paying, some of them paying $5 a tick, It just depends. So, and a tick is a 25-cent move, right? So that's how I look at it. I am developing super dope strategies that I have, and they're working out very fine. I was gonna put them out, but I told myself this is something new to me, so let me just keep refining them. And by the end of the month or something like that, I'm gonna put out the strategies that I see that I really like and that are being very profitable for me. But yeah, we're definitely once I get funded as well, this is something that I'm gonna be doing live, where I'll call out the funded account live trades, and I'd rather do it live so that people are able, and these numbers are long. Just look, like you can see it right here because it's taking forever to load up, right? That's gonna, hold on, what was my entry point? So I'd rather people be live until I get better at at calling them out for the Discord as well. So anybody that is trying it, definitely jump onto the live trading. And this will be different. I have to grow with this. I am an addict. Give me a second, right? Give me a second. When I say I'm an addict, I mean like you can trade this right now. So it's like I could be like, yo, y'all trying to get a session? So I'm gonna have to take my time, because I love to trade, and this is paying you what, $5 a tick. Nice little reversal patterns. I'm just saying, it's very, very, very lucrative, very, very lucrative. But yeah, you want to put in your information and read all into here, right? Once you fill this out and you click all these things, no, because see, then I'm gonna have to actually put a real email and stuff of that nature. I thought I could have just faked it out and just put anything real quick. Long story short, once you put your coupon code, make sure you put your coupon code, and do not check this. Read. I agree not to use a coupon code. I don't know why they It's like they just couldn't have the coupon code. And if you didn't have one, you just don't have one. You know, because like your mind wants to just any box like this, like when it comes to this stuff, you're just like, okay, cool, cool. But you want to read into like the data disclaimer, the price, you want to read into certain things, you know what I'm saying? But like your billing term, you know what I'm saying? You're just gonna click certain things. So just make sure the things that you click in, you're you're reading into it, or at least skimming through it to understand, okay, this is this type of document. I know what it's talking about. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? Don't just go crazy clicking things. That's one thing I'll tell y'all. And yeah, you can make multiple accounts. You know what I'm saying? I always say up to 10 to 20. You know what I'm saying? Don't go crazy. So basically how I look at it is like, oh my God. What? My mind, to be honest, I thought I was gonna get like 90% off the monthly payment that I was gonna be paying monthly for the account, not for the evaluation. And I'm like, wait, hold on, I was gonna pay $700 for one account and try this out. You're giving it to me for 67, you might as well buy 10. That's the 700 you was gonna spend. But yeah, you know, your father always brings pleasant presents and gifts. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. I don't know if y'all can tell. I'm not that excited, but yeah, definitely gonna be trading this live. And that's why I say, like, even if you don't pass your evaluation, even when we're trading this live, you're going to be able to pass your evaluation because we're gonna be calling live things that, and it's gonna be it's a demo account, but it's your evaluation. You pass it, boom, you're good. You know what I'm saying? I think it's very lucrative. Does anybody have any questions?
So I guess that answered my question what you just said, because I created my account, but I'm only able to do the simulation, and I can't set up a live account.
Oh yeah, you can't get a live account until you pass your evaluation.
And the evaluation means I have to trade and reach the threshold, I guess, right, or whatever.
Yeah, in a demo account. So are you trying to like set your you went with Remnick or TraderVate?
TraderVate.
All right, where you at? Are you trying to connect it to TradingViews or you already did that?
I haven't done anything yet, except I haven't really done, just logged into TraderVate.
You want me to help you real quick?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Hold on. Wait, let me get my beer real quick.
Hold on, let me see.
Let me allow you. Do you mind sharing your screen or you want me to just talk you through it?
Dude, I don't care. I don't have the money in it.
Cool. He said, dude, I don't care. I don't care.
What's it called?
All right, I allowed you that you can be able to share your screen.
Let me get it first. TraderVate right now.
Let me go to YouTube. I'll drop this video out. This video I watched it. That's what helped me connect it to TradingViews. Because my cousin has a Remnick account, so he couldn't help me with that. But I definitely did call my cousin when I was doing all of this, the whole process. I was like, bruh, why still trying to charge me $67? You just said it was gonna be, it's the 90% off of this, bro. And he's like, Moody, they didn't ask you for your credit card, right? Just put in the password. Oh, gotcha.
I already screwed up though. I got the small account to 25,000. I should
have screw up. You hear what I say? You get about 10 contracts. That's even better. You're gonna hit that profit goal with no problem.
Right. Okay. You want me to share my screen?
Yeah, go ahead. I can walk you through it just talking it, but I have
okay, go ahead. So my first thing it says is, no, let me share it so I mean everybody will get something from it, I'm sure. So I hit, how do I share it? Let me see, desktop. Is that my shit?
It's a green button. You're on a computer?
Yeah, I'm on a Mac.
Go to the Zoom. Go to the Zoom and hover over a little bit, like on the screen where you may see Ray C.
Oh,
whoever speaking
on the screen that I want to share.
No. Did you hit the green button already?
No, not yet. Let me hit that green button. Hit the green button at the bottom where it says share screen.
Correct.
Bam. And then it brings up a screen. It brings up multiple screens here.
Yeah, whichever one you want to share. I normally just share all of them because I don't know what screen to be on. I'll be like,
Yeah, goddamn it, not letting me. Okay, share. Get that right there.
yo, Ray, how old are you again?
I'm 6 Trey.
60 Trey. He said 60 Trey.
Yeah, I'm 63.
You only 9 years old. You young.
Yeah. God damn. Let me see this shit. Share. So okay, there it is right there. So let me see which one I want to share. This one. Yeah, you can see it now, right?
Yeah, this is where you at?
Yeah.
Oh, click continue. All right.
Yeah.
Now it created your TradeAvate account. Let me move all this. Damn. Scroll to the side, buddy. All right.
So I thought I said, oh, this is just a simulation account. I wanted to see a live one, but this is all I get for valuation. That's
Yeah, but
fine.
you can trade. You can trade in here. I believe I saw Jordan taking a couple of trades in here. I think. I didn't choose to do this. So what you do now, you might not want to show this part. So let me tell you what to do. So you're in. This is TradeAvate. Cool. Where's your?
I mean, it's not my money, so I can show it. I don't care. I mean, it's
No,
not.
you don't want to show your. It's
Oh
gonna
my.
be your password.
Oh, okay, right.
Right. I'm trying to save you, bro. He's like, let's help the world. Gonna help the world to your account.
I'll come back. There'd be $5,000 left. I'm like, damn, I didn't trade shit.
What happened? They
Yeah.
never got out the trade. But long story short, Moody, think. What does he have to do? From in here, oh, real quick, let me show you something. Since you have this up, you see where it says account? Click where it says account and it's like Apex.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, click the arrow. Where did I see this stuff at? Or was it in equity? Click the settings. The gear button. I'm sorry.
Okay, right here.
Mm-hmm. Is this where I saw it? Hold on. The daily boom, total margin used. Net. It's probably because it's not always. Now that it's not set up, you haven't taken a trade. I was trying to show you your threshold.
Man, I wish I had a bigger account, but that's all right.
All right, you could back out of this. So what I'm gonna need you to do is
Oh shit. Okay.
no, just click continue. You're okay. Dang, why am I stuck? Oh, this is why I'm stuck. Here, I'm about
You want control? You want to control it? So maybe you.
No. Bro. Do your thing, my brother. I got you right now. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm just trying to remember because you got to copy and paste your password. But I don't want you to go to TradeAvate.com because it's already logged in on here and you're gonna need it. I just forgot. Hold on, I got this video pulled up. It's gonna tell me exactly where you need to go. Oh, you gotta do the add-ons, yeah, first. All right, so
Okay.
what we're gonna do is click right here on the top right corner, the toggles right there. Click that for me. All right, now open simulation account.
Look at that shit.
No account.
That's what I get.
Please
Please contact an administrator.
Organization. Open live trading account. Hold on.
I get that. Open simulation. Even if I open.
Hold on. I got you right. Give me a second.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh dang, even better. Your thing going dang. Okay, so you all right, but you have it already saved down here. Go to trading views. But you have to do all the add-ons first. Go back.
Oh, go to trading view, you saying?
Before you go to trading views, it's just you went to the actual.
I went to the live thing. I don't want to be in this live right here.
Go to this. The one that says dark default. I think that's what you was on. TradeAvate dark default. Your web browsers, how you have AMD, then you have your membership. Go to the next one.
Okay, but that's yeah. The reason I'm yeah.
All right, now give me 1 second. Stay right here. Oh dang, I clicked off the video. Click on add-ons. Sorry, click add-ons. All right, now activate trading views. Activate all of the ones that say free. Tick
Oh.
string.
Which is free indicators, group trades. All right, that's it.
All right. Now that you did that, is there anything else? No. Well, we're gonna.
Dude, is there a video for this? Because I'm wondering if I would have got through all this with just a.
Yeah, I got a video for this. I'm about to drop it right now.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Go to trading views. And you'll be able to do this whole process after this. Right there where it says trading panel, all the way on the bottom.
Yep.
Right there. You're gonna click Tradeovate.
Right here. Connect.
And you're gonna go. Well, you already have it kind of on there. Just click it. Bow.
Uh-oh.
Nobody's gonna know your
Oh, my Tradeovate ID.
Click demo. Click demo. Click demo. There you go. And just connect. I'm trying to just.
Well, that's I got to use a Tradeovate user ID. That's not.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
stop sharing your screen. Stop sharing your screen and do that part. So what you're gonna do is click where, yeah, exactly. And hold on, let me drop this in the Discord. I'm trying to stay focused, helping you. General chat. Evaluation. Yeah, give me 1 second. Yo, bro, let me call you right back. I'm on a class.
Go back to. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop this video right here in the Discord. I'm gonna go into the pin chats. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this. I'm gonna drop the Apex and everybody's tag. So the video up top under the 90% promo code, there's a video to be able to set up the Tradeovate to that account. Oh, you already did it. There you go. So you'll be trading like ES and NQ. They also give you go through your emails and it shows you like your symbols, and it's not gonna be in your email, but you gotta click in, and you can also just go into your Apex account, how your membership information. Don't do it right now. Go into there. And the reason I'm telling you don't do it right now is because even though that you're trying to get funded, maybe you're sharing your screen trying to be helpful. We're going over something, and I wouldn't want you to be showing your account. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, so now I'm connected. I'm connected now to TradingView, which is cool. I guess I can play with it a little bit, see how it works.
Yeah, yep, you can. And you can literally play with it just like that. And if you want to, you can reset your account for $100. It's up to you. I would tell you to trade it how you would trade your real account. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even start off with one contract, see what it's like. You know what I'm saying? And overstand stuff. So let me help you out right here since you already got this down. What I like to do is, I know you can't see my screen, but take your mouse and scroll just a little bit up. You see where it says Tradeovate?
You know what? I have two computers right here. I can get on my computer and you can show me on yours if you want. I'll just follow you. Oh, you want to do it here? You just want to do it here?
No, not really. I'm trying to jump off here.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But I was just gonna show you how to just scroll this down real quick so you could be able to see your charts where it says Tradeovate. Yeah, you could do that. You can minimize it and not see it at all. Right here, go to the right corner, right there where you at. Oh, it's okay. Take your time. So it has not the tools of trading, but not your left side where it has all the tools, but your right side, and it has other watch list. You see where your watch list is at?
Yep.
All right, come all the way down to the last one, to the second last one, right there with the arrows. Click that.
Okay,
That's
no,
gonna
it's on
be
the
your order
side.
bracket. You can't trade Apple, so just click on your chart anywhere in the chart and just type in ES.
Let me go futures, right?
Uh-huh. And it'll show you real quick. Go back and type in ES.
Oh, that's not the one I'm supposed to be looking at. ES1 here, that one.
No, it's not that. You can trade that one if you're like. I was just gonna show you how you can trade multiple ones. So now that you have
Okay.
ES, yeah, you can just click where you were, that arrow right there, and it'll pop down, but you don't want that exclamation. You just want ES.
Okay,
In
the
the
first
search
one.
bar, in the search bar, in the search bar.
God
No,
damn it.
it's okay, bro. It's okay. Take your time, my brother. Erase the search bar. Erase the search bar.
Oh, okay,
And just
right.
look and just look. Type in ES. Look, you don't even have to do it no more. But there it is. Now click the arrow. Click the arrow. Click the arrow.
Oh, okay.
It shows you different ESs that you can trade as well. And you want to be aware of that, right? I normally trade the September because my cousin put me onto this one, September 2023. That's the one I trade. But you can trade the regular ES futures. It doesn't matter.
Okay, but you do this one. Let me see.
Yeah, it's still the same tick value, right?
Right.
So this one, your tick value, you see where it says order information
On the right?
on the right bottom corner?
Yeah.
Right there, that's your tick value. So it's paying you per 25 every 25 cents. That's what it's paying, $12.50, right?
Oh, damn.
Your
Okay.
units, your units.
Well, let
Oh,
me
sorry,
move.
that's not my brother.
No, go ahead. I gotta move you. You picture. Okay.
Your units
Yeah.
is your contracts, how many contracts you can buy, right? You can either do a limit. Everything is black. Click where it says units, the numbers. Bloop. Right there. Now you can be able to start setting things up, right? So in here, you could do it with a limit order, or you can do it with a market order. I'm going market right now. I haven't been doing any limits so far, right? Right now it's literally like at market structure, like that line where it's at, you could draw a line right there. If it breaks over, that's where you're gonna take calls. But long story short, it's because you have your dotted line, so I could literally see the market structure. Um, Set an alert, because when you hit the plus button, you can by accident set, you see that, just alert. Don't move too fast, start reading that. Look, yeah, you take calls above that blue line, but hit that plus button again.
Okay. Well, the alert just went off, but right. All right. At the line.
No, just hit the plus button. How you set an alert, just don't click the alert. In
Okay.
there, you can see how it says buy one.
Ah, yeah.
Depending on how you got it set up, you can buy your contract. You can set a limit buy that way, or how it says sell one, you can buy a sell. It's not buying a sell. Like if it says sell, you're basically buying a put.
Okay. Right.
Right. So that's, so if you wanted to even, if you wanted to like excuse me, if you wanted to set up your stuff for limit buys, you can. You'll just have to like put in your take profits, and you can do it just like that. Even buying the contracts, you can literally, you see where it says take profits, you'll click that line, I mean that box where it says take profits, and you just set up like how it says your tick. You'll
Yeah.
just you'll put up how many ticks you're looking for, you know what I'm saying? And everything else is set it up for you. And you can already have your take profits like right when you get into the trade. And to do limit orders, you'll have to get in the trade. And once you're in the trade, you'll click that same plus button that you had highlighted when you're where you're trying to make your alerts at, and you can set up a limit. It's not going to do it. It says buy, right? Boom, limit, but that's to buy a limit right now. But once you're in the trade, you can set a limit for taking profits.
Okay.
And like modify it that way. But you see, that's what I was saying. Market structure, blue line, if it breaks and holds above it, you take calls. But yeah, bro.
There
Let
we
me go
go.
into the chat just in case some people have some questions. Thanks. You're more than welcome, bro. Apex will set up for you and give you a username and password. Absolutely. Did you have to get a TraderBase account first, or will Apex set one up for you? Or you was answering that question. Apex literally sets everything up for you.
Can I reiterate something that you said also earlier? Make
Huh?
sure, I want to reiterate something you said earlier about choosing the right account, the arithmetic one or the trading view one. I mean, whatever it's called.
The
Be
rim.
careful which one you choose, because you can't switch.
Yeah, you can't switch over.
So be sure you choose the right one.
And I'm only going Trade Evade because I like to trade on TradingViews. That's
Yeah,
about
me
it.
too. Me too.
And another thing that I would say too, because Kim was helping me so much with this, and she was the one that helped me like know how to do the limit orders and things of that nature, is please study this market, right? Candlesticks are candlesticks, right? Setups
But
are setups. Bull flags are the same thing on here as well. But you want to learn these candlesticks a little bit more, right? And if you're used to trading, like you see where you have your line right now, I'm just looking, that was a 25-cent move. You could go to these big bars and you'll see some of these big bars are $27 moves and things of that nature, right? But it's not to say like, do you know if you were gonna hold it, right? Some of them are 15. Some of like you're on it right now, some of them are $1.50. That's that one up there. And things of that nature, right? So please study this market. Don't just try like how he has 5 contracts up there right now. So he'll be getting paid $62 per tick, right? Don't just start over leveraging. I wouldn't say over leveraging. Don't buy too many where you're not going to be able to hold that trade, right? Because if you haven't been buying multiple contracts, you don't know what it feels like to be losing with multiple contracts. You know what it feels like to be losing with one contract, and you're like, oh man, I'm down -5%. That don't hurt. Being down -5% with 20 contracts, that'll make you feel a little bit different about your trade.
So you're gonna help us get through the evaluation, all right, by life callouts.
Yeah, that's how you want to go about it. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
We can all do it together. So
yeah, I'm doing a couple of multiple accounts, and I have a lot of things I have going on myself. So it's just that I don't want to put myself through that stress where it's like, oh, hold on, let me set up something for just the evaluation. You know what I'm saying? So I really believe that if you can get funded, and that's what I'm telling you, you don't have to go for the 300K account. I just explained it in a way where that's just what I'm used to, how I trade, right? So I know that that's fairly easy for me. You can get the 25K account, right? That's why I say you didn't mess up, bro, right? That's only a 25, I think what is 2,500 for your profit margin, right? Once you hit that and you're like, okay, now you're gonna get funded. If you think that, hey, you know, you wanna go for a larger one, go ahead, because you can put a copier on there, right? So just take your time. Don't feel like you have to get multiple accounts now. This is it's up, right? And there's even more other prop firms, right? As I start to trade and learn more about it, I'm gonna learn about other ones as well too, right? But yeah, does any my bad. Ray, do you have any more questions?
nope. I'm gonna try to play with this thing for a minute. Well, maybe.
Well, you
Because
said
I still
maybe.
need to pass the value. I said maybe because I still got to pass an evaluation on it. So I want to. You said it doesn't move exactly like regular candles, right?
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay, okay.
What I'm saying is you want to just study this market, right? This is futures.
Right.
This is not options. You're not trading Apple, right? It's the same candlesticks and things of that nature, but you still want to study like how some people just know, like, hey, this is a nice resistance for Apple. It always falls from here, like whether it's supply and demand or whatever. Like,
Okay, right. Okay.
you know, like even from you trading now, you know, like, well, man, I keep seeing SPY bounce from this area. Like it keeps bouncing from here. You know what I'm saying? But you know that because of your experience and how long you've been in the market. So you want to make sure that you're studying this market and give yourself, you know, ample amount of time to like, okay, cool, you know, and that you feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And things of that nature, right? Like I could tell you exactly what's gonna go on with this chart just by the price action, but I'm not gonna be super like sold on it if I can't see my RSI, because that's how I trade. I can see the strat, I can read the strat, I can take a setup on the strat, but I still like my RSI.
Yeah.
So you just gotta trade how you trade, bro.
Okay. Right on. All right, let me give you your screen back. There you go. Thank you.
Nah, you're more than welcome, bro. Thank you. Does anybody have any questions? And yes, I'm gonna go crazy on this. Like, let me stop. I got stuff I gotta do.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Where it says I purchased the $25,000 account. It says 4 contracts max. I can't go higher than where it says like $1,500
Hold on, let me go to it.
first purchasing it, and 4 contracts.
Yep.
I'm not-
I'm looking at it right now. Yep. So you have, what's your question? So absolutely, you can only buy up to 4 contracts, right? So you can buy 1, 2, 3, but the max that you can buy is going to be 4. Your profit goal to hit is going to be $1,500. And your trailing stop is also $1,500, right? So you can't bring that account lower than $2,350.
Okay, thank you.
You're more than welcome, bro.
We have to trade 7 days before we can get funded, correct?
You have the whole month.
Oh, the whole month.
Before it charges you again for whatever monthly fee it had for you, right? But you have the opportunity to get funded in a short time of 7 days, right?
Yeah.
But you just have to trade for seven full days.
Yeah.
And if you hit your profit goals before 7 days, you just got to trade for the consecutive rest of for 7 full days. But you have 7 days to hit that profit goal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, to complete the challenge, you need 7 full days of trading, but you really have that whole month to hit that profit goal before it charges you.
And they define the days, I mean, online, I'm sure, because I can do 1 or 2 trades, that's a day.
Yes, Kim actually helped me on there, but I also read it. Let me just, I love the way she said it. So give me a second. So I'm gonna just read it how I see it right here. A futures day starts at 5 p.m. Central and ends at 4 p.m. Central time, right? The next day, sorry, let me read that again. A futures day starts at 5 p.m. Central and ends 4 p.m. Central the next day. It closes for 1 hour between days. On weekends, it closes Friday at 4 p.m. Central, and it opens Sunday at 5 p.m. Well, she didn't put p.m. 5 Central. Right, so you have 1 hour in between when it closes. So basically the market closes at 5 o'clock for me, Eastern for me, and at 6 o'clock it reopens.
Right.
And at 6 o'clock is a new day.
What is futures based on? What is it based on? It's not a corporation. What is it, like the one I'm looking at, September 2023? What is that based on? What are they basing the?
I can't even tell you, my brother. I'm still doing due diligence behind it. I ain't the one that is gonna be like, oh, it's da 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 da.
Right. Because so it's not like Apple, and Apple made great profits this year or something like that. So
I don't know.
Yeah, I looked at it myself.
Yeah, I have to look into all of that. Frank, you on here? Are you able to speak, bro? Let me go to Zoom.
I don't even see Frank on here. You see Frank?
What's good, bro? Ray, do you want to ask him that question to see if
Yeah, what are these, like the ES or whatever, the NQ? What are those things based on? What are they basing their numbers on, or the charting? Is it based on, because like Apple, like I said, is based on profits and activity, that type of stuff, financials? What is future stuff based on?
It's just the broader markets. Like,
Oh, that's right. It's like the whole mini market. That's right. That's what it said.
yeah, like the ES is the S&P 500, and
Yeah, that's right.
I seen Moody was putting up NQ. NQ is like QQQ.
The NASDAQ. Okay, so I was confused with your question. I thought you wanted to understand like ES September, ES November.
Okay, yeah, okay. For instance, what, like September, that's that too.
That means when the contracts expire, so you would have to switch. On TradingView, it tells you what day you switch it on. It's like ES M is 1 quarter. It's per quarter. It's ESM, ESU, ESZ. It's just I don't remember which one is the first, which one's the second, which one's the third and fourth quarter. But
Right.
each letter has their own quarter.
Okay, I'll look that up my damn self too. Thank you.
Yeah, my bad. I'm changing
Oh,
my
no.
child, so I can't
Don't even
look.
worry about it.
Nah,
I was just trying to take the shortcut.
nah, you good.
You good. I appreciate it, Frank. Thank you. But yeah, definitely always do your own due diligence behind it. But yeah, futures is the broader market, but I didn't know that those were like the contract things. But I remember when Dirty was speaking on it, when I was peeping into the general chat back in MSC, I remember when he was talking about that, and it's just like you just gotta know the contracts and things of that nature. And that's one thing that, you know, I wouldn't say derail me, but push me away from looking at futures. I'm like, oh wait, what? Oh, that's too much to try to figure out right now. Right. But now that I'm doing it, I just see like how easy and how lucrative it is. But yeah, does anybody else have any other questions?
Yeah, is there any way I can share my screen and show you where I'm at? Because I'm not as far as Ray is. I just signed up today.
Yeah, sure. You'll just have to hit your share screen button. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate you.
And just hit the share when it pops up, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, all right. It's blocking me. Just trying to figure out how I'm gonna get this out of the way to go to my top browsers.
No, you're fine. Take your time. MJ, no, the monthly payment for the evaluation, you pay it out your form of payment. And then once you pass your evaluation, the monthly payment, whatever tier you choose, comes out of your choice of payment, whatever, if it's a debit or credit card. It doesn't come out of your funded account.
So this is where I am right now.
Okay, cool. So, you already created your account. So what you want to do from here is scroll. Oh, well, it's TradeAvate. Don't do it right this second, but you see where it says TradeAvate account and you have your user. Don't do it right this second, but where it says show password, you're gonna want to do that and copy your password and copy your Apex account username. And put it into trading view. So what you're gonna do from here is you did your email verification, go into, dang, why am I confused? Go to trading, no, before you go to trading views, you have to go into the actual account. Scroll up real quick. Dashboard,
You need to just go to TraderVate that first and then
Yeah.
use that password to the ID.
Yeah, you could do it that way as well. I never did it this way. Don't click add-ons. I thought you just clicked that. And go to trading views. Wait, where's somebody saying in the chat? You just said what I said for trading views. No, yeah, that's what we're gonna do the add-ons through the trading views once we do that. But go to tradingviews.com and let's try it from there. You're going to need to, I wouldn't want you to show your screen, but you're gonna need to copy and paste that your username and your password. So if you want to go ahead and stop sharing your screen and then copy and paste that.
Copy and paste this right here.
Yeah,
And click on show password too, but not now.
Yeah. Do that. Put it in the notes or something of that nature, because I know you're not gonna know exactly where to go to trading views real quick.
So how's your son doing, Moody?
He should be sleeping right now. He's doing good.
Are you guys tired yet or anything?
Huh?
Are you guys getting tired yet? Just because You know, his irregular sleeping patterns.
It changes as he develops a new month. It changes as he grows. I'm kind of used to it
That was
because I don't sleep that much myself. It's just getting used to like the routines and things of that nature. But yeah, I'm saying I'm tired right now, but I feel like I'm always tired. You know, even before I had a baby, I feel like I'm always tired. I just don't. I think if I say that I'm tired and I start to acknowledge how tired I am, I feel how tired I am.
It's funny when you have children, you don't realize how much free time you really did have because they keep you so busy.
Yeah.
Or maybe you didn't have free time because you're doing all this. So
I like to think I have a lot of free time. I just keep myself busy.
yeah, understand that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wrote everything down. And you want me to start back sharing my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you see it?
Yes, sir. Go to tradingviews.com.
If you could see my screen, you'll see on the top where I have all of this up here. How do I move this?
Move what exactly? I'm sorry.
Where it says mute, start video, participants, all of that stuff is on the top. It's blocking my
There should be an arrow. There
gotcha.
should be an arrow.
I can't see it. My bad. So go ahead and just hold it, like if you was trying to move like an icon or something.
Oh, gotcha. All
There's
right.
actually an arrow that says push it on the bottom.
Or that way.
Computer kind of slow.
Yeah. Oh wait, but dang, I think we're still gonna have to go to Tradeovate. Go to tradeovate.com as well, because you're gonna have to go through your simulation. I forget about that. My bad. Bro, I'll be having 1,000 things go through my head. I'm sorry.
Trader bait.
Yeah, Tradeovate. The account that it created for you. So TRADE V. Let me see.
EV.
Trade
Trade OVATE.
Yes, trade OVATE, correct.com. You forgot the O.
Oh, shit.
It don't matter. Right there where it says tradeovate.com login, just click that. Go down to where it says tradeovate.com. I never clicked the like sponsor stuff first.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Just copy and paste. Bro was gonna log in without without a username. What you did, you don't have stop showing your screen. Stop showing your screen for us and your username. Go ahead and put the Apex, whatever it's called, username in there and put your password in there.
Gotcha.
Once you do that, you should be in this in the part where it's gonna do the simulation. Then we can go to the trading views to connect your account. Yo, HP, you mad clutch, bro. I appreciate you, G. Hey, Kim, if I'm leaving anything out, I look at you like an expert. If I'm leaving anything out or anything that you think I should have mentioned, do you mind dropping it in the chat, or if you're not too busy, you can unmute yourself. Appreciate it. I told you I'm a Bugz. Bugz is a bug, man. Bug the hell out. I got Bugz be bugging Moody, bro. I be trying to put him in his own little like Jesus Louise. All right, so we just waiting on Wally. If anybody has any other questions, as well as we're getting Wally set up, please feel free to ask or drop it in the chat.
Okay, I'm gonna start back sharing now.
All right, cool.
Let's show you who I am.
All right, you want to go non-professional? Because I believe if you go professional, you're gonna have to pay for like data and things of that nature. So from here, you just want to go ahead and click next.
I clicked non-professional, but nothing popped in the box.
No, you got it
Oh,
already.
it's right there. Okay, gotcha.
Mhm.
Next.
And then from here, yeah, you want to go ahead and check those. But as you missed one all the way at the top. And you want to type in your signature, your name. If you'd like to, you can download it to your computer so you can read it. Oh, you just close out of that. What that's done. That's just the download. And it also gives you, I believe, some tickers in there that you're also able to trade. Just go ahead and log in. Boom, boom. It's funny watching people what they normally do on their computer. Don't mind me, man. I'm just
It's all right. It's all right. Except cookies, right?
that's up to you. You see that blue button that's back there that you can, yeah, that's what. Well, you can click this type of cookies as well, bro. If that's what you prefer.
I know cookies detracting you, so.
Yeah, you just click continue from here. All right, so we want to go to the right corner of the top of the screen where you have those toggles that look like mixers.
These are here.
Go one up. No, you used it right there. Application settings is what it's called, Moody. All right, cool. So now we want to go down, not down, but we want to go to add-ons. And also click open simulation, but I don't think you have to click that. To be honest, no, you don't have to click that.
Which one you
No, you don't have to.
here?
No, you don't have to click that. You don't have to click that. Just click add-ons. My apologies.
You good?
And then trading views, you want to activate it. Activate everything that's free.
Okay.
All right, from here you can close out of here. You can go to trading views. You want to go down to trading panel on the bottom. It's not on the left corner, but if you look to the bottom left corner, see the stock screeners under. So you want to scroll to your, not scroll, but slide over to your right where it says trading panel.
Okay. Gotcha.
Right there. You want to click that. You want to scroll down. It should be on your left, second right there, or third row, trader bait. And you want to go ahead and connect your trader bait. You can go ahead and stop sharing your screen here and make sure that it's not on the live, that is on demo when you put it on there, and just copy and paste your username and password. Make sure it's on demo, click connect, and you should be good to go.
Gotcha.
Honesty between the center and the fire should be a given. The fine I didn't know you were a liar. Dropped out of college, still I made it through the wire. We were trying to hustle whatever was 10 just for a $5. Don't sell yourself short, miss. Said the driver was on my way to getting cool in the crossfire. I mean, that was living, drinking, and diner. Who you wearing this only charting by style. Hearts on fire, bought a drink with every penny that I acquired. This is stuff.
Just let me know when you're able to get through that.
I vow from now.
Come on, though.
There's something wrong. Let me try the password again.
All right, take your time. I went from learning stock options to trading futures. Wow, we it was gonna happen. We had Kim and MSC. It was gonna happen regardless. And I told you, the women the keys, right?
You always talk about Kim. Who is Kim? I see her on here, but is she hello Kim.
Kim trades futures.
Oh, okay.
You start off so pure. You went to the love, not more.
Wally, you was able to get through it?
I'm almost there. Let me check again. Every time I enter in, it's saying incorrect username or password.
Okay. Take your time. Try to type it in, and because I know you're copying and pasting, so it should be just going through. Maybe type it in.
This is the same password I put in from first with the Apex and everything, right?
Yeah.
That's why. Okay, I got you. I see what I did wrong.
Okay, take your time, bro. That's what we do in this class.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
By the time you know what that is, they'll just stop you.
All right, we in there.
All right, cool.
So I'll start back sharing.
All right. All right, so right here, your account's connected. So you want to go over right where go to your left side where your watch list is at. I'm sorry, your right side where your watch list is at. Scroll all the way down. Oh, sorry, you didn't even get there yet. No, don't close your RSI. Yeah, right here. You see where you was just at? Go to your right. Yeah, scroll all the way down to the last, not the last, but the second to last, right there, right there. Click that.
This one?
Yep. Order panel. You want to click that. Right, that's going to be your order panel. Whenever you're on a ticker that you cannot trade, it's going to let you know non-tradable symbol. So you'll have to go to ES, NQ, and they have others like oil and things of that nature that you can trade. I'm still learning futures. You can trade wheat, corn, things of that nature. So you'll just want to type, click anywhere on your chart. Like you're gonna click in a ticker and just type in ES or NQ.
ES.
Right. Go ahead and click ES. And it should saying that, well, it's more closed. I don't know why it's saying that you can't trade it now it's open. All right, so ES.
I think he wanted him to hit the arrow because he has an ES1.
Yeah, go to
Exclamation.
September one, but it should still let you trade that ES.
Oh.
Go back to ES. No, whatchamacallit, just type in ES, not ES1 exclamation. All right, now on that arrow that's on ES, yeah, click that. Go to September 2023, that one right there. You see, there's something going on. Hold on. Non-tradable, you cannot. Did you go demo account when you did it, or did you go live?
Yes, I went demo.
Okay. Orders. What did we do? Did we do that? Yeah, we did the add-ons. Trying to understand. Maybe log out and log back in into your trading views.
How do I log out?
Oh, another thing too, that you just did this, right?
Yes, this is the first time I'm doing all of this.
Okay, cool. Sometimes it takes like 10 minutes, sometimes an hour, right? It just takes some time. Well, I would tell you just to refresh it though, as well, log out of your trading views and log back in. But sometimes it'll take anywhere between 10 minutes to an hour just to get your account set up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the company setting it up.
Thank you very much, Moody. Appreciate you.
Absolutely, bro. You're more than welcome. And real quick, even though it doesn't have it up there, do you see where it has in red and blue is like 40 is the bid and ask, basically is like 44, 78, 75 right under right there. If you was to click the blue, it executes a buy for you. If you was to click the red, it executes a put sell for you.
Oh shit.
I didn't know that. Thank you.
You're more than welcome, bro. Absolutely. You got any other questions?
No, that was it. Thank you for your help.
Absolutely. Thank you for your engagement and joining, bro.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right. So I don't think anybody else has any other questions. But let me ask, does anybody else have any questions? All right, cool. I'll put this class out as soon as it's done uploading. May the Lord continue to bless us all from the crown of our heads to the sole of our feet, from the sole of our feet to the crown of our heads. And remember to move out of love and kindness and do beautiful things. You're great. Go out and just be great as you're always being great, and continue to be grateful, and just understand that even Moody goes through it where you're trying to figure it out. We're always trying to figure something out. And once we figure it out, guess what? There's another mountain we have to climb and try to figure it out, right? So just remember, you're always figuring it out inside of your journey, right? So peace and love to everybody.